Those shoes are
electric.
It feels like I should report to a nursing home that you have been.
I might have broke out.
You got them orderly joints on.
Yeah. Listen, don't let your mama loose around me.
You about to give somebody a warm glass of shut up milk or whatever he said in that.
I'm leaving here and going straight to a knitting class.
Welcome to Hootin' Hollerin', episode number I don't know. I don't even know at this point.
35.
We're still going. My name is Matt. Across from me, we've got Eric.
What's up?
Drake.
Hello.
Shane.
You might be the dumbest person I know, but I love you so much.
And then behind the cameras, as always, running sound, video, and just the whole shebang there, Joey Presley.
Oh, he did.
I love that we don't know what that button does until we get into it.
Cooking on something.
When you get that
I don't know if it's going to be
that.
this time, but yeah.
I love when he thought he hit the applause, but it was the wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
You took it out, I think, didn't you?
No, it was in
No,
there.
the last one I listened to had something in there that it was not what I said on the air that it was. It was something else. I thought it was the horn, but it was, I don't know.
The horn was on there one
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He's
I
got no
so
less
hyped.
than 16 sounds at his disposal over there.
He likes the applause
And the horn,
and the horn.
the hype horn.
And that's what he does, man.
Yeah. We can upload
Our boy's got a
sounds
niche.
into it.
He's got a niche.
Yeah, he
does.
I tell you what, nobody on this show, I mean, we're not to 10 episodes yet, but nobody has fallen into it and done their job better than Joey has
Amen.
Completely agree.
right now.
It's not really a high bar, but yeah.
Yeah,
Way to humble him.
Yeah.
Way to humble.
Sorry, Joe.
but he's crushing it.
You're killing it.
So
no
the
one
name of
hits
the-
harder than family.
There it is. The name of the show is Hootin' and Hollerin'. The
Take
concept is pretty simple. We're all bringing something to the table that we want to hoot about, which is something we're excited about, or hollering about, which is something that we're upset about. And that is, when I say that's the concept of the show or the name of the game, that is pretty loose. So we'll see what happens today. For example, mine is a twofer. I have one scenario
A little BOGO.
that I will both hoot and holler about. Yeah.
That's a good
BOGO.
segue. Why don't you get into it?
You want me to just do it?
Let's go.
I mean, you've already mentioned it.
Get nasty.
So the other day, me and my wife were driving down the road here locally. I don't want to give away too much identifying information because I don't know the circumstances because they could have been bad.
Yeah.
They definitely appeared bad.
And we have to live here.
Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing. We talk a lot about local stuff because if you're not from Alabama, if you're from Alabama, you know about Walker County for sure. I mean, I lived in Mobile for 6 years, and in Mobile, the opposite side of the state, they know about us, and we're small, so we got a reputation here. But if you're in Texas or Georgia or whatever, you probably haven't heard about us. And if you have, then it's probably because something like the coach punched another coach at midfield after a football game, or
which
a
was
train
awesome.
full of poop they parked in a city. We are Mad Libs of the dumbest things you could ever have happen.
We do it big.
That's it. We do it big and we do it stupid. Anyway, yeah, this is crazy. So we're going down the road here, and as I'm going down the road, I can see first their front yard, which is full of furniture and not in a neat arrangement. Like it is, there's a couch like flipped upside down. There's part of a dresser that's up. Part of it is in the grass. It's chaos. Do you know what I'm talking about already?
This is my favorite little eye candy on a fairly major highway, possibly.
No.
No. I know who. No, I know.
Dang it!
Absolutely. He's an artist, if you
Thank
will.
you.
I know. Yeah, Red House.
No, not them. No, not that house.
You know,
Dang
too.
it!
Again, the kind of area we live in, there are multiple houses that could have like an art installation of furniture going on in their front yard at any time.
You're saying this person possibly had to get out in a hurry.
I'll tell you what, in a nutshell, straight up, if you want to know about the place where we live, just Google highest areas of opioid dependence in America. Walker County, Alabama, top 10 every time.
Unfortunately,
Roll
yes.
Tide.
Yep.
We got it's fun. It's
We're
always
winners.
fun.
We're winners around here.
We are. So I'm pulling up. I see that at first, and I'm like, that's crazy. And we get closer, and as we are about to pass it, I see someone from the second floor of this house It's a 2-story house. It's got just maybe one window on the second floor. He may have been throwing from the attic, but he is throwing furniture actively from the second floor of the house
Love that.
onto the front yard.
Homie probably carried his couch upstairs, threw it out the window.
Yeah.
Put a new futon in.
It's all the
I
furniture.
bet they ain't a stitch
It's
of
not
carpet in
just,
that
there's
joint.
no way the amount of furniture in the front yard came from that one bedroom, wherever he's throwing from. It came from all parts of the house.
He got upstairs through the vents probably.
He was tossing
Just bust
everything.
out like a jack in the box.
Here's what I don't understand. Now, here I'm hooting because what a genius way to move. I've always thought when we're moving anything
Yeah.
to
Just
a place
launch
that
it.
has more than one story, like how can we cheat this?
Yeah.
How can we?
Well, if you don't
pull
care
up-
about your stuff at all, obviously throw it out the window.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So you think, pull it up on this. They're cleaning this house out. These guys either they own this house
Reno
and they're
project.
flipping it was a rental. They didn't get their stuff out. It's
Eviction.
got to go. Yeah, pretty much. I've worked for somebody to clean a house like before, like that. You think that, but they have a moving truck nearby.
Just not close enough.
So some of this stuff is getting put in a moving truck. But their way of getting it there is first, let's throw it in the yard. And then once we get it there, we'll pick it up and we'll move it to the moving truck. My holler is about, that's just not an effective way to move furniture.
No, it is not.
But it's fast.
I mean,
yeah.
Fast,
Maybe
effective,
they're-
maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe
they're
we'll put
craftsmen.
it back together when we get there.
exactly.
It was bad.
Nail it
Anything
together.
broken can
back,
be fixed.
The back of the couch is splintered right through the middle from impact.
Yeah.
Well, look,
He's probably
Eric's
saying
chair is
what's
a
in
prime
it.
example.
Yeah, it's still going.
I think this came out of a window at some point.
Maybe.
It's holding up. But yeah, that was
doing okay.
that was interesting. I wish I knew the story behind that one. I thought for a second y'all do the way I was describing it. But
No, my relatives have a next door neighbor that does this type of thing you're talking about every single week. They take everything out of their house, put it in the front yard, keep it there for a few days, rains on it, everything, then just take it back in randomly. Yeah,
That's a good
Wow,
effective way of
for-
cleaning it, I guess.
for what?
What are they doing on the
They
inside?
don't know more than we do. They're just in there geeking,
Oh,
going wild,
okay.
getting everything out. There ain't never no power in the place. It's a bad situation. However, fun to watch. Everything they own in the front yard, like, oh, maybe there's going to be a yard sale. Oh, here they go. They're taking it back in. See you next Tuesday. And this is relentless. There's like a repeating cycle over and over.
It's
It's not good.
are we
Again,
back on uppers on
I think so.
Seems that way.
Okay,
I think
we're back
so.
on. It's upper time in
I
Walker
think-
I
County.
don't. You know,
I think you go
fentanyl's
upper
a
in the
major.
But I think we
That's
must be
not
past
upper.
that. They've been cracking down hard on that.
Oh, I think you go upper in the summer, downer in the winter.
Oh yes, yeah.
I don't want to give away too much identifying information for legal purposes, but one time at DHR, I had a case where it was a grandmother because I was in adult services, but her grandson maybe was helping take care of her, and it was alleged that he was taking her Adderall or something. I don't know why they were giving grandma Adderall.
Yeah.
And I show
Why
up and
did
he
an
has
old lady have
furniture
Adderall?
out in the driveway deep cleaning it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
He's got nothing
well,
else.
Yeah, there's
He
the
don't know.
Adderall.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
He don't know what
Sure
else
enough,
to do.
that's 100% what happened.
Bro, he don't know what else to do.
Yeah,
He's
he
done
was in
everything
there,
else.
like Q-tipping the corners
Bro,
of like
I
dressers out the driveway.
He's like, I washed grandma's hair 5 times already. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He's like,
she's clean.
I got
She's
something to
been
do.
bald since 94.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going nuts.
I used to
just in
take it
there
for my
having a ball.
ADHD when I was in college. I typed a 20-page paper in one night, and I sat on my professor's desk and was like, brought to you by Adderall.
Yeah.
And he just laughed so hard.
Yeah, he's like 50th paper we got that
God, I wish I
brought
had
to
it
you
in
by
college.
Adderall today.
It was just Mountain Dew for
It's
me.
wild.
That was it.
Got me through.
Practically the same thing.
Yeah, if you chug enough Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
you can get a similar result, which is heart palpitations. That's what it is.
I'm in the middle of moving from a single story to a 2-story, and I'm telling you, the way that furniture is coming back out of that house eventually will be through that upstairs window.
You do have a balcony, though.
I got a Mountain Dew story, and I don't think I'm supposed to tell it,
Oh yeah, let it rip.
but I'm going to anyways.
Got a
And I'm going
Mountain
to make
Dew
it.
story.
I'm going to make it very quick. And it was just kind of what you said about drinking too many.
Mm-hmm.
A friend's relative drank too many Mountain Dews. I think 21 in 1 hour.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah.
20? Wait,
Like 20 ounces?
Cans?
12?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He died
Died.
of Mountain
bring
Dew
him back?
overdose.
Mountain Dew. Too many died.
What an extreme way to die.
Yes.
Like he's no longer with us.
I've said it now.
They didn't revive him.
No, because he's dead. They probably did once at least.
Were you there for that?
No. I've been told this story.
What are the circumstances
Yeah.
in which you
Don't
might
drink Mountain
consume 21 Mountain Dews in an hour?
Was this a challenge?
I think got thirsty.
No. Nope.
God,
No.
no water in between.
No.
Jeez. Are we? Is it cans?
At
20
what
ounces?
point when you're
What-
chugging Mountain Dews
what
and you're
would be
thirsty,
a-
like I should probably switch to
should-
water.
Yeah.
It might be time to
Yeah,
shift gears.
this-
here.
I
Is there a
cannot-
Diet Mountain Dew around?
I mean, I feel like after 2, you're like,
I don't
but
feel
to
good.
get to 21,
I'm pretty sure it's 21.
you
It's
cracked
over
open that
20.
20th one, and then it was like, I gotta have another.
You might.
I'll bet
I
they
got
knew how
one more
many
in
that they
me.
had drank because of all the empty cans around.
That's not.
Better they pumped his stomach.
Maybe. That's one of the wildest deaths I ever heard of.
Was
though.
his heart just?
Had to be.
I think I think it was a kidney. I think kidney shut down.
That sounds
probably.
That's believable.
Yeah.
Ask your little AI partners over there how many milligrams of
No,
caffeine's in a
Don't
Mountain
get
Dew.
him started on that.
That was so. You can't in the podcast. You couldn't even hear what it was saying. I'm just holding the phone. And it's
Dead silence.
yeah.
Yeah, but
She's worthless.
I got permission to tell that one time, but it was a long time ago, and then I never checked back in if that was still okay.
What's
so
the statute
you
of
know,
limitations?
How
on
long ago
telling a
was
story?
this?
that I was told, or when it happened.
Yeah, when it happened.
I think in the last 5 years, maybe something like that. Yeah,
Dang.
Regular or diet?
I think it was diet.
Asking
Cans
for
or
a
20
friend.
ounces?
Had to
Gotta
be
be
I don't
cans.
know.
It's gotta be cans.
Had to be
I think it was
cans.
cans. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, having 20,
that'd be expensive.
21 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew in your fridge.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
you're
at
a
least
high
cans
roller.
you could shotgun.
You work in a gas station if that's the case.
Imagine just shotgunning Mountain Dews back.
What's
to
the
back to
most
back.
stupid amount of non-alcohol drink that you've probably had?
Oh, I've had.
Like the lowest point. Like I think a
I
half
probably
gallon.
drank 8 Dr. Peppers in a row, probably.
I want caffeine.
When I was like teenager,
Now, I mean, I know
probably.
for a fact I've taken down a 2-liter at one time.
Oh, yeah.
Of Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew.
Now, chocolate milk is the thing that I feel super guilty about because God, I could
yeah.
just destroy
I could drink a gallon in
of
one
chocolate
night.
Milk.
I get
chocolate
home-
milk.
I get it home from the grocery store and then just
I don't
drink
like
it.
for Lisa to buy it
I don't stop until it's gone.
because I'll pull up it. I'll get it in the fridge in the middle of the night and I'll pour me a cup and I'll just down it like a shot.
How do you drink Yoo-Hoos?
You
Chug 'em?
suck. It's chocolate water.
It's good. Tastes good.
Do you know people that are out here just conserving Yoo-Hoos? Like they're only taking small sips at a time?
No, I
you
can't.
can chug. Yoo-Hoo's half water. You can chug.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
21
could.
Yoo-Hoos.
Since I've had one for the first time ever, like as a kid, that's just how I drink them.
Chocolate soldier.
I don't care if it's one of the big ones or not. I'm chugging it.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I didn't
what
know
I was
you could-
asking.
You ever
Nobody's
accidentally
just
buy that
sitting
gallon
it around.
No.
You ever accidentally buy that gallon of chocolate drink
No.
at Walmart? Because
No.
that's what
That's
that
what
is.
Yoo-Hoo says.
That's
Yeah.
what that is.
Yoo-Hoo says
Chocolate
that.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not chocolate.
They also
That's
have
what it is. Nasty.
Can't do chocolate milk.
milk drink.
You can't do chocolate milk.
Nope, give me strawberry milk.
Why don't you like chocolate milk?
I don't like chocolate flavored stuff. I grew up. My parents made me think I was allergic to chocolate, so I never developed a
Honestly,
palate
that's
for
a
it.
genius move. That's a if you got a
I couldn't have
rebellious
anything
kid,
red or chocolate.
I thought maybe they shoved it in your ears when you had an earache or something.
Yeah, we're
Good
gonna
call
dip
back
you in
there,
it.
but
He's like, no more chocolate.
Oh, he's got the chicken pox. Dip him in the chocolate.
yeah, I wasn't allowed to
borderline
have
got
red.
Beckham convinced that he's allergic to air.
So they
'Cause he
told
just won't
you.
come inside the house.
So
Like,
they told you
you're
you
getting
was
red.
allergic to chocolate.
Yeah, there's like if you eat too much chocolate, you'll throw up.
Did they
and then
make-
one day I had a whole Hershey's bar and was like, "There's nothing happening
Hey,
here."
did they make you walk around on all fours and eat out of a bowl in the kitchen as well?
Don't forget, these are the same people that tried to cook you. They were just preserving the meat.
God rest their souls, but my
Would
parents.
they only listen to if you barked at them?
And maybe. I was a pretty hyper kid. I might not have had to bark to get attention.
Speaking of barking,
Okay.
I'm gonna move on to mine.
Oh gosh,
go ahead.
Hootin' and Hollerin'.
I can't wait.
He's
for
got
this.
notes.
This
So-
is a Facebook post.
This is a Facebook post, and one of my hobbies is cruising Facebook. Mostly people I don't know. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I found some funny things.
You should have printed
This is
them
a
out.
person I know. So shout out to Jessica. I'm not going to say her last name or anything, but
There's only 70,000 of
but
them. in
I told
County.
her how funny I thought this was.
Jessica's are up there with Nicole's.
So she posts. This is last week probably. PSA: the stray brown dog at Dollar General and Corner is not friendly.
Wait, just tell me please tell me
That's a
not as in all
lesson learned.
caps. Is it?
I said it that way, so yeah.
I like that.
That's a lesson
learned
learned the hard way there.
Yeah, she got bit.
oh
Oh no!
Yeah, on her hand.
So she got rabies now.
She
gonna
probably
turn
got.
into a
I don't
Dollar
know.
I
General
shouldn't joke
lot
about
cruiser.
that. Y'all ever Google?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's bad.
What if you get rabies as a person?
You have like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, you gone.
Done.
It's bad.
It's an immediate death
It's hard to
sentence.
watch.
Yes.
You guys ever encountered rabies? You think, like
From
an
an animal?
No,
Oh.
encountered it, seen it.
No.
In an animal.
In an animal.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I've
Think
had
so?
a raccoon chase after me.
This
Might have
Walker
been a rabbit.
County. Who hasn't come across a rabid dog?
I've seen a bunch of things with mange, but I don't know if I ever seen rabies.
Oh, mange used to be a lot worse. I feel
Yeah.
like I used to see mange dogs all the
Did
time.
they
as a
eradicate
kid.
mange?
Maybe we did.
I've known people that.
You know,
have.
here's the thing. It got to a point. I don't know. I feel like at some point in the 90s, locally around here, it was like if you see a wild dog, by all means, please kill it. Shoot it.
It just run over.
You don't know. You know for a fact that's a wild dog somebody dropped off. Then you need to go ahead and end it right
Yeah,
now.
it could be some kind of coyote hybrid or something.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And so
You gotta get up out of there.
in my area where I grew up, with Bagley, Summits, and Dora, we stopped playing. And if you're a dog that don't belong to us, you going down.
So that's my holler. It is stray dogs. So this is clearly
It's-
stray dogs.
it's-
That was, despite how bad it was, that was my hoot
Yeah.
that she's posted that. Not that she got bit, but it was hilarious. But yeah, that's my holler. Stray dogs.
I should say I hate them. I feel so bad.
They're no
for
friends of
them,
mine.
But I hate that the owner
It
or
sucks.
whoever's responsible
It's a
for
bad
letting this
situation.
happen.
Yeah.
But there's people
Get
in
your
the
dog
neighborhood.
fixed. Just get your dog fixed. Don't
I don't.
I could preach on that from a personal point right now because the people that live diagonally across the street from us have a 475-pound Great Pyrenees dog that they just
polar bear.
they will let out once or twice a day, and she just roams the street,
God, chases all your sheep away.
leaves a nice collection of logs in the front
bad.
yard.
Boy, I
Yep,
bet.
So
That's going in their
that was bad
mailbox.
enough.
You remember me, myself, and Irene. You know what to
Second
do.
time it happened, I went over there with paper towels, picked it up, took it right back to their yard, threw it on their driveway,
Yeah, man.
came back to the house.
This is a lot of passive aggressive back and forth.
Oh, it is. It is.
This
Well, she
fever
got into the
pitch here.
trash can day before yesterday. Get home, there's trash all over the front yard.
Man,
Scattered everywhere. So
you're going to have to
the
fight
first
that
encounter
neighbor.
with these neighbors, less than stellar. Guy says,
Now you see why your house you was able to buy that house. huh?
well, the guy's like,
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. We got 2 kids. Both of them are under 3, and we're trying to renovate this
Did
house.
you say ain't neither one of the problems with the kid?
know.
It's the dog.
You telling me that came from a 3-year-old? That's bigger than him.
Bro,
what
get
I'm
some
thinking.
diapers.
What part of that made you feel like I was going to be like, well, you know what? Understand. I don't care.
No.
Your dog's the issue now. It was a real sweet dog the first time it came up. Didn't bother us. Was like, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Real friendly. She moseyed on off. Now she's leaving presents and trash everywhere. We've got an issue.
What's their place look like? Neat, nice and neat.
Nuts.
No, it's
Chaos. I mean,
never-
they're trying to renovate it. They're trying to flip it.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're trying to flip it. So I mean, it's everywhere.
So Shane's throwing out a go and get every day.
every day.
That house we lived at before we moved over here, the neighbor was they had a dog that was bad, and he would just I don't know what it was. It was part Rottweiler or something else or something I don't know, but it would bark like it was going to come after me or the kids. And I pulled my gun out one day and I was going to end it, but I couldn't do it.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So and it is. I was like, man, I'm letting generations of Mitchells down that have just
Yeah.
like
Well, I'm guessing
into
the-
that animal right there.
Wouldn't have even been a
I
thought.
fired a warning shot. Let me tell you something about dogs.
They don't care.
care
They
about
don't
warning
care.
shots.
No.
You gotta hit
No.
them.
You know how many times that dog's been shot at?
No, so he didn't care at all. So I went and got like the noise startled him. That was
Yeah,
it.
you're like,
So I got pepper spray. I swear to God, I pepper spray that dog every single day. Every single day, I spray that dog in the face. But he came back the next day and was like that didn't happen.
Treats.
Like, well, I'm about to get you again, buddy. And it was the worst.
Well, I'm guessing the people that lived in the house before us must have like somewhat took care of this dog, because several times when she'll be on the porch, if you go to open the door, she's like, "Yeah, cool, let's go inside." Like, no, you don't live here. What are you doing?
Let it in, man. Maybe you'll quit duking in the yard.
It might be why it's duking in the yard, because we let it in the first time. I mean, it was 115 degrees outside, and this dog is...
Yeah, he's like, what do you expect? You just let me out to use the bathroom. I got to go use it.
Look, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's the moral of the story there. We were nice to you, and now you're being a...
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
It's a dirty dog. That ain't no
if
good.
you're going to get a dog, if you're going to get a pet, period, take care of the pet.
Make the commitment.
Yeah.
Go all the way. Don't just be like, I got one, and then let him do whatever.
And how about if you don't just let it go? Don't chain it to your tree.
Oh, gosh.
Enough of that already.
Yeah.
Ain't we got past that?
Thank God. I don't see that a lot in the wild anymore.
I see it every once in a while.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
I see a lot of people will get a small pen and it'll just be grown over with everything, and they got like a space like this.
I'd rather them be a small pen than change a tree.
I don't know, man.
It depends on the size of the pen, I guess. But
yeah,
I mean, I've seen some pens that are decent, like runs that aren't too
my
bad.
My outside dog is in a pen, but it's large. It's a very large.
You can run.
The dog can run.
Yeah.
I have a friend that works for our local shelter, and they'll like share like posts about bad conditions for dogs and stuff. I'm like, how can these people just be okay with that?
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad if my dog stays outside too long right now.
Because, people are not good, man.
No, people suck.
Just the way we treat pets and animals in society has changed drastically, and it's always evolving. But the evolution of it will hit here last in America, I feel like. Because we're only 2 generations removed from grandparents. Just like my grandparents didn't buy dog food. Like they got whatever scraps.
Yeah.
It went in an old ice cream bucket, and then it went in the backyard, and it was just dumped.
Yeah.
And it was whatever dog.
My aunt and uncle still do that.
Did something wrong, the dog will then die.
Yeah.
The rest of America is going to have hotels for dogs, and Walker County is just going to be learning, hey, we should spay and neuter them.
You know something I didn't see like growing up or nothing? This whole, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring your dogs inside if they're a yard dog. Like,
that's
okay, by that logic, let me go find a raccoon and bring it in too. I don't want it to be. It's probably cold.
I don't even want to imagine what my papa would have done if I'd have let the dog into his house.
Yeah, no way.
Would have gone.
Would have been a warning shot.
Yeah.
Hey,
one of the guns he stores in every room of the house would have came out.
one of my granddads, a dog wouldn't even come on his property.
Yeah, they don't play.
Don't want
Some of them
don't want them.
My uncle's the funniest about it because, like you were talking about, they still do the ice cream bucket of slops for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They don't own a dog, but they've got 7.
That's how it works.
They always did go in an ice cream bucket.
Yeah.
But the funniest part is he knows which 7 roamers are unofficially his, and if an 8th one tries to come up, he's out there with the gun.
Yeah.
Get back.
This is where I draw the line at 7, buddy.
Yeah, outsider.
That's my parents and cats. I don't know why, but they always have a new stray cat. Somebody dropped off because there used to be a trailer park next door, and I don't know. People were like, "Let's give it to them," and I'll be like, "Nobody lives in the trailer park anymore. Just my parents down here. That's it. Please stop giving them cats."
Man, you know one of the most redneck Southern things I ever seen growing up. My best friend's granddad had a 3-wheeler, one of those big reds. And they lived
those things were so
just
fun.
around down the road from where I lived. And he would ride that 3-wheeler back and forth to the grandkid's house. Just very, very slow on this 3-wheeler. And always 4 or 5 dogs of his following him on that 3-wheeler. And they had my friend, he had this wedding at his parents' house, and the granddad rode up on that 3-wheeler and sat like right there on it, and the dogs sat all around him during the wedding. It was so awesome. And nobody batted an eye at it because it's just, it's him with his dogs. That's the way it is.
I bet
I wish you'd have went and got them like little clip-on bow ties.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Oh, they were yard dogs too, buddy.
Yeah. I tell you what, those are the most loyal dogs.
What breed is that?
God,
Yard.
man. Everything.
That's all we
together.
had growing up was yard.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
never went in the house. Man, they were such good dogs.
I've only had one full-bred dog. Is that the correct term? What is it?
Like full breed, like a
Yeah, like
100%.
That sounded
thoroughbred.
weird. Yeah, full-bred. It just sounded weird.
Not
Anyways,
a mutt.
I had a Rottweiler. I mean, they only lived like 3 years.
Rottweilers.
Yeah, they lived longer than that. Mine got sick. but that's the only
They say a lot of those pure breeds are
real
like that.
dog pure
Yeah.
breed.
The best dog you can get health wise is a mutt. They
Yep.
say.
Yeah, they don't ever take them to the vet. Don't give them no shots. Just let them go.
Right. It seems to. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a trend there.
If they eat your neighbor's garbage, then too bad.
You live
Are
too
you the
close
guy
to
that lives
people, then,
across
if
the
that's
street from
case.
me?
Yeah.
Hey, that's one thing we was not growing up. We was not a family that had dogs that would get into your stuff. Like we was not going to be that family.
No.
We ain't going to be the family who just lets their dogs go everywhere. You know what I mean? There was a lot of those where I grew up.
We just didn't have dogs, but we had dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The dogs were everybody
Now we
on our
occasionally
streets.
have like a community dog that
Yeah.
we don't know whose it is. It belongs to somebody. They ain't taking care of it, but it can hang out here all the time. Whatever.
Yeah. I think.
But nah, you wouldn't see our dogs out like
I
that.
think we were supposed to adopt a community cat when we moved into our current house,
Really?
and I did not. So
Didn't
I'm
get
not.
the memo.
I looked at it and I had to talk with it.
Buck the
I said,
system.
I'm not doing this.
Really?
I know how
you
this
gotta-
goes.
Can't stay here.
So you're gonna have to find somebody else, buddy.
My cat ran away. Y'all know that?
You want Sam?
Sam, he ran.
Dang.
He's been gone
Thanks, Sam.
for 3 weeks now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm tore.
Cats are weird. They make
I'm tore slap
that
up
cat
with
may
too.
He
pull
probably
up
he might show back
a
up.
month from now
I hope so.
with a friend.
That'd be fine. Just come back.
Come on back, Sam.
Sam, if you're watching this, will you please come back? We miss you and we love you.
Sam's
you don't live
in the
near any
back
train
room of the
tracks,
Dollar
do you?
General.
Okay.
Watch
Bus
this on
coyotes,
TV.
I didn't know if maybe he hopped a train.
It's like a movie, Walker
Little
County
hobo cat.
movie. Sam's watching it through on the TV screen in Dollar General.
Yeah, he's got a little tear coming down. He's
Baby,
like,
come back.
"Meow."
I'm gonna go
That's
home.
actually the dog that bit Jessica.
Was Sam
It was
the
Sam.
cat?
Yeah, Sam the cat.
I don't think so, but
Yeah,
maybe.
let's get. Is Jessica okay?
She's fine.
Did she get?
She's had a little cut.
Did she get checked?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't follow
So the
up.
last thing we need in Walker County is human rabies.
Golly,
epidemic.
we get a rabies
That could
breakout
do us
around
in.
here. We're done.
We're not the healthiest county. It's not going to take.
No.
I mean,
I
yeah.
could see
It's a
Walker
miracle
County.
surprised.
COVID didn't.
I was about to say it.
Yeah.
I could see
it
Walker County
decimated us.
going down to a rabies pandemic for sure.
We were one of
That
the last
sounds like-
counties to get infected with the last pandemic.
Well, I think it was reporting. People were like,
Yeah,
"They going to
that
the
too.
doctor."
No.
But I will say, this county was surprisingly, like I remember going to Walmart early in the morning to avoid crowds, and it just being me and old people in masks.
Yeah.
Like everybody was like, the old people around here will still wear masks.
Oh, yeah.
out and about. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
play.
Not playing about that. Don't want that Rona.
The guy
Not
at work's
Corona
still
no
wearing a
more, I guess,
mask.
is it? It's still coronavirus, I guess, right?
I don't know. It's changed so many times.
Hey, you know what? Who cares?
Always was, apparently.
That's right. I think that's right.
I mean, I had it once. I don't want it again. I'll tell you that right now.
I had like
It
3
sucked.
times.
So have you hooted and hollered?
Dogs,
Dogs.
both of them.
So I've got a double
Go
hoot.
dogs.
Okay.
Because this all happened in the same night recently. First off, I'm going to hoot about my boy over here tying the knot.
We should have led with that. Congratulations.
Yeah, should have.
Shane's off the market. We
Sorry,
were kind of
fellas, he's
hoping that
spoken
you
for.
would be the single like heartthrob of the group.
Way to
and
step
you
on my hoot.
absolutely ruined it.
You're welcome. So, anyways, get home from his wedding.
Also,
am I gonna
sick
do now?
invitation to the rest of us. That was great.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
cool.
Yeah.
We share. we share a living room together all the time. And
Yeah, we are not allowed to leave this space.
Didn't
Yeah,
even.
you snuck out.
All
and
you
got
guys
married.
had to do was come upstairs.
Yeah, didn't
Man.
even.
Quit hanging out down here in the basement.
Get out of the
you
basement every
weirdos.
now and then, boys.
Yeah.
Didn't invite your roommates.
Wow. So, I get home
Big
from his
celebration
wedding.
October 5th.
And I'm like,
I saw that. I'll be there.
kind of hungry. So I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and
Classic.
just enjoyed it. And I was just sitting there just enjoying it. I was like,
After
man,
you
know
got
what?
home?
Yeah.
So the food I spent all that money on.
What kind of food
Wasn't
was it?
enough.
What did you get? Oh, I'd love to hear this.
Sliders.
Yeah, boy.
My
That
God.
you made yourself
Son's
the day
Boston.
before?
Did they
Son's
put a
Boston
loaf of
butt.
bread on the table
Was
and you
this-
had to
yeah,
and
that's what it
mayonnaise you got to
was.
make
Bro,
them?
so here's the thing. So when I go to his house,
So good.
I go to his house beforehand and I see like bottles of like honey mustard, barbecue sauce, and stuff on the table. I'm like, oh, we're having chicken tendies.
Ooh.
We get outside And all of a sudden they're uncovering those sliders, and I was like, a little bit let down, but not surprised.
From where? From
Son's Smokehouse.
They did hit.
Oh,
well, that's solid.
I'd
There was
be
like some pulled
double
pork
fisting
on there,
them
some
probably,
pulled pork
man.
sliders, and
Boston butt.
Boston butt.
Yeah,
You had
yeah,
turkey,
yeah.
ham and cheese.
Yeah.
smoked turkey.
Possibly. I'll be
Man.
honest, I don't remember.
It wasn't
I'm
deli
so
sliced
hungry.
turkey.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't
bet
that
it was
good.
good. I'd be cool if we would have had some of that.
I'll see you October 5th.
Them sliders.
Yeah, would have
I
been
like
great.
sliders.
Would have been great.
I've got them bagged up. We're going to serve them
yeah.
again in October.
Good.
So,
Several month old sliders. Here we come.
but I was just in there eating a PB&J, just like, man, this is just simpler times. Takes me back just to getting home and just having a nice sandwich sometimes.
Let me ask you this: when you make a PB&J,
Here we go.
I'm in my 20s before I even learned this. Do you do 2 slices of bread, PB, and jelly?
Yes.
Pro move that I learned.
Tell them.
PB, take the other slice of bread, layer of PB, thin layer, just
and
coat it,
Jelly in the middle.
jelly in the middle.
It's not too much peanut butter.
You know what?
Not if you do. I used to do giant glob on one, giant glob on the other. No, do a nice thinnish coat on both, and then slop your jelly down.
See, I've swapped
That's
that.
a perfect match.
I've swapped to the powdered peanut butter, like less calories and all that kind of stuff.
Nah, tell me about it.
Stop talking.
But no, I can.
I'll tell you who will not do that.
Most Americans.
My wife. She likes a peanut butter
Yes.
and jelly
Chunky.
sandwich. Like, I mean, I'm talking a good 1.5 inch layer of peanut butter.
Ooh, I'm at her mouth.
then
be
just-
dry.
Like, basically just set the jar of jelly next to the sandwich.
Jelly is unnecessarily hard to get out of the jar and put on your
Get one of them
sandwich.
squeezy bottles.
I don't
Wait,
do
do
that.
you use a butter knife?
Spoon?
Spoon. Thank you.
Spoon, yeah.
Yeah, spoon.
Yeah,
Spoon. I
Scoop
even
it
got
out,
to
and then you
take.
flatten it with
Yeah,
you spread it
yeah.
with the backside.
Not just that, because sometimes you push the back of the spoon down and just shoot out each side. You know. You know what I'm talking about?
You're pushing down hard on that.
Oh yeah, I'm smashing it. Oh, y'all don't make y'all's jelly on the sandwich? You
guys
put your
aren't
gravy
checking.
down,
You
you
guys
just smash it.
Sprinkle a little
nah,
sugar in there.
turn that spoon sideways, give it a little chop, 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 then smash it. Good sandwich.
You've been
right
watching
there.
too much Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting fancy with it, and then you get yourself a little bit of it, and just a little whoop, just drizzle it on your plate. Honey, probably
Put
right.
an accent on there.
Most recently, I made a PB&J sandwich out of vanilla waffles, and it was life changing. Now it's like my go-to, like late night snack.
I like putting a little-
Eggos.
Like like toaster waffles. Yeah.
I like putting a little honey in there.
You make a sandwich, a waffle sandwich.
Yeah.
I like
2
that.
waffles with peanut butter and jelly right in the middle,
I bet that's good.
dude. Don't
I
knock it till you try
I
it.
prefer putting a sausage patty and a slice of cheese in between
course
the
you
two
do.
waffles.
Yeah,
I like a McGriddle.
Shane,
I'm going to tell you right now, a McGriddle from McDonald's is a slept on high top tier
Hey,
breakfast
I
sandwich.
never had
Agree
one.
more. Have you ever had the chicken McGriddle?
It's good, but sausage,
Oh,
egg,
sausage,
and
egg,
cheese.
and cheese
I mean,
is- yeah.
chicken's solid. Time out. You've never had a McDonald's McGriddle?
dang, I
I've
hate
only ate
McDonald's.
like
I've
one
had it.
biscuit from or whatever they got.
Well, first off, McDonald's biscuits are slept on. They're not bad.
Yeah.
They're not bad. You
what
think
I
that they
had
might be,
wasn't-
but they're not.
No, I had a it's like an English muffin thing,
The
McMuffin.
McMuffin.
Oh,
Yeah,
McMuffins are for
no.
Yankees.
It sucked.
No, don't even. I don't like that they even
You
have
can tell how
them down
much
here.
I like it. I
Yeah.
said I don't want to try anything else.
They're garbage.
Yeah.
No, biscuits are solid, but you can get a better biscuit at Jack's or Hardee's.
McGriddle, huh?
The McGriddle's where it's at.
Yeah.
Is that the pancake thing with the syrup in it and all
with
that?
syrup infused.
Infused.
I hate
It's the
McDonald's, but
future.
McGriddle slaps.
Okay. I'll probably give me one. What's in the middle? Sausage?
Whatever
sausage,
you
egg,
ever
cheese,
you can
chicken.
imagine.
Yeah, you said chicken.
Another McGriddle. The possibilities
Honestly,
are endless.
probably, yeah.
Sure.
That'd be a lot of McGriddle.
So
I could probably handle it though.
that was all I was going to hoot about, was just simple things after like big events where it's like you're just sitting home, just like, man, this sandwich just hits different.
Yeah, you're at home, man. Like that's your space, man.
I was sitting there, I was like, now I see how
Sit here
Shane
and
just
eat
sits there and
any
makes
sandwich I
slider
want.
after slider after slider, because I could eat like 4 more of those.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Well,
easy.
you never get enough food at weddings, man. No matter how much they try, you just never get enough. I never left a wedding and be like, I'm full.
What are we having on October 5th?
I have no clue.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
There will be food. for
It's
sure.
July.
No, I'm just kidding. I think it's all Italian themed because we're going on our honeymoon in October and we're going to
Bro,
Italy.
we gonna get some Red Baron probably.
Hunt's Brothers.
Oh, if you don't,
What's that, Jack?
What are you
if you don't have at
talking
least
about?
one,
If this is not sponsored by Hunt Brothers,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm trying. If no one,
get Hunt's Brothers.
Hunt's
to cater
Brothers
it.
sponsor Shane's.
if no
wedding
one
reception.
supports Hunt's Brothers, it's because I'm dead.
Yeah, catered by the Shell station down on 195. Go see them.
So Hollerin is also food related. 4th of July was recent. Had collards. My wife had collards on her plate. Mm-hmm. She was like, "I'm not eating my sandwich because juice is touching," and I was like, "Totally agree." So I'm not a person where I don't like my food touching. So I don't know where y'all stand on
You
that.
definitely don't want it touching a sandwich.
no sandwich.
You don't
bad.
want. I don't want my bun soaked with collard juice.
It just depends on what kind of person.
Not many people do.
If you're a person that your
there's
bread
some.
is for sopping, then that's not going to bother you.
I mean, if I'm having a barbecue sandwich and I've got like
Yeah.
baked beans and
That's
potato
different.
salad touching it,
That's fine.
I don't
I don't
not
want
okay with
anything
it.
that's the bread is going to absorb. Pickle juice or something like that, or
I mean,
collard-
I don't
God,
know.
no,
Honestly,
this is-
pickle juice. I mean, if there's pickles on the sandwich already, I'm probably not going to be too upset about it.
or all that juice that comes off black eyed peas.
No.
unless it's real
Out on
salty.
that, yeah.
No thanks.
No.
So like people that mix
I
their
think
like
it's very
cornbread with
specific
all that.
juices.
I'm like,
Now that's the
good.
thing. If it touches my corn, there's not much you can get on the cornbread. I'm not going to
Nah.
eat it. But bread gets weird. But cornbread,
Cornbread's
you can,
resilient.
cornbread's
Yeah.
made for it. I'll eat it regardless of what you
I
dip
put it
in.
right in milk.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a grandma move.
Yeah.
He's
good.
Hey,
My
he's
grandma-
fighting hard
Except
for
I
that
don't do
first fight at
buttermilk.
Jack's.
He
Just regular
does.
milk.
He wants it so bad.
Oh,
You're
you
gonna
do
get
plain
drafted,
milk
man.
instead of
Don't fight
buttermilk?
for it. Your first
Regular
round.
milk.
I've never seen that.
Y'all say I'm going to
I've never seen that done. I've
Just
just seen
regular milk?
buttermilk.
No, I can't do buttermilk. Nope.
That's
No,
you know what
that's-
you've noticed at the store. It's gotten increasingly harder to find buttermilk.
I haven't
20
noticed.
years ago, it wasn't hard. It was,
You just had to go in
grandma's were all
anybody's
about it.
grandma's
My
kitchen.
grandma was all
Yeah.
about buttermilk.
That's when my granddad cornbread
It's
and
good for
buttermilk.
cooking.
Yeah, that's how it's
She
supposed
just
to be
drank
done,
it.
He'd be like, "This is my
She
dinner."
drank it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Buttermilk.
No cornbread milk.
Yeah, cornbread and milk is
Crumble it up. And then
Big chunks.
fresh out of the cast iron, straight into
Cold
the milk.
milk.
like
son.
cereal.
Cold milk.
Yeah.
what kind of
No.
who's making the cornbread?
Whoever
Rachel make
whoever
it?
wants to.
Rachel make cornbread?
Nobody in my house.
Oh,
That's the thing. That's the thing I got to do. I got to learn. My mother-in-law and mother both make some good
what kind of
cornbread.
box mix?
No.
No, scratch.
Oh, yeah, scratch.
Whoa.
I want to make I'll just confess right now. My wife makes a fantastic cornbread, but it's Jiffy.
Yeah.
I mean, I
ain't nothing wrong with
I
mix.
freaking
I ain't
love
mad
it.
at Jiffy.
Is it a
It's got
cornbread
sh-
mix or it's just it's a biscuit mix
It's
that
a
they
mix.
use?
It's cornbread. It's a
Yeah.
mix.
Okay,
It's
so I
got some
think-
sugar in it.
I think you can.
It's a little bit
use,
sweet. My God, I could eat that whole skillet.
Yeah.
It's good, and you know my mom's and my mother-in-law's is two drastically different types of cornbread. My mom's is lighter on the outside and everything, but my mother-in-law's is thick,
Dense.
crust. Just it's good. It's good.
I do-
Cut it
It,
like-
it looks how cornbred should look.
I do like a dense cornbread sometimes.
Now this is just it's the right texture.
I wish I knew what my grandma was making because I think she was making it from scratch too. But cornbread was like an appetizer. We ate that on Sunday supper with chopped up onion and tomato. Like that was it. And then we would eat supper after. And it's usually butter beans and ham or something.
Yeah, butter beans and cornbread is fire.
Oh God, I would tear up.
You can
bowl
stop
up
that
right
all
now.
day.
Yes.
Still
Butter
wet.
beans, that's a
No,
weird,
y'all
that's a
never
weird
have
one.
like Sunday supper and it's like cornbread and then an onion that's sliced and tomato that's sliced on the table. And that's it. Like
Is that some
that's
kind of religious thing or something?
I mean, it may be.
Might be.
It felt like I was closer to God. when
That
I ate
doesn't
it.
seem
religion.
like a lot of food.
Amen.
That seems like a
That's
weird
the
meal.
appetizer.
You never had the sliced onion and tomato and cornbread?
Dang.
I've had plenty of cornbread.
I don't think my family was big on onions. I mean, I definitely remember like the thick sliced tomatoes sitting next to the cornbread, and like that's what you snack on while supper's being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma
missed
acted
out
like
on that.
Vidalia onions were like heaven sent.
Yeah.
Like if she
Yeah.
got her hands on a Vidalia onion, it was like
we
she
got
got a whole
some
cookbook
Vidalia.
for it. Let's find out
Yeah.
what crazy thing we
I
can
don't
make.
like onions. I don't eat them.
Oh God,
I'll tear
You
onion
like 'em?
rings
I
up.
love onion
Really? My son loves them.
I'll tear
Loves
onion rings
onion.
up.
all day long.
yeah.
Them,
I like
let me
stuff
tell-
cooked in onions and all that. I just don't really want to
Tell you
eat
something.
one.
When I get to heaven, when God calls me up yonder, and there ain't blooming onions up there from Outback,
Now, that'd be good, I bet.
I got some questions for Jesus.
The only thing I never minded touching on cornbread was macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else,
It's not-
like,
Cheese
it's
makes
not-
everything better.
I was just gonna
Cheese-
discard the cornbread.
It's not juicy. It's
No.
just, it's
Yeah.
just right.
proper
Yeah, I don't
texture.
think bread's soaking up mac and cheese.
I've never
That's
got
just gonna sit
just
on the
gets on
bun.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just touches.
I've never got cheese on something and then said I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
No.
tell you,
No.
when you're eating a cheeseburger and there's that last spot, the meat's gone, and if it's got cheese melted to the bread,
Yeah.
all day long.
You savor that.
Oh, I had a
day
hamburger
long.
and
Yeah,
a grilled
that's a
oh my
cheese.
good-
god.
You're like,
I'm living life.
You ever have you get like a box meal and some of the fries accidentally got some of the cheese from the burger on it, and it's accidental cheese fries, like 2 of them. Cheese.
but then Sonic's
That's-
cheese fries, where you can tell it's just sliced cheese melted over it. I'm like, I can't do
they
it.
got new fries, by the way.
Oh no way.
Really?
They're crinkle
Oh,
and they're thinner.
You know, I seen
It's
a commercial.
not what I was expecting.
It's not bad.
I
It's
seen
not
a
bad, but
commercial
it's
for
not bad.
those.
The picture on their
Yeah, it doesn't
on
do
their
it justice.
menu. The size portion looks way larger in the photo than the cup they hand.
The way
that's-
they
yeah.
the way they did the ad, it's like they just found out there were crinkle fries.
I respect
Have y'all
that.
seen it?
Well, that's
That's
good.
pretty
That's-
It's
genius
not a
marketing.
joke. They're not doing it as a joke though. It's like it's something changing the game. We're switching our fries all up. And it's like those are crinkle fries. They've been around forever.
not at
Might have been
Sonic.
the first fry.
Yeah.
No, not a Sonic, but they're not saying like we got crinkle fries now. They're acting like, oh, this is a new fry we came up with.
Well,
I think
and-
that's Sonic's play. I think that's what they're saying. They're
Yeah.
like, this is a new, we've never seen this.
Well, and for major fast food establishments, crinkle is not the norm.
No,
they're not the best.
that's why I always like Jackson Milo.
They're the best.
Arby's
They're
crinkle
best for
fries are slept on.
They got curly. Don't mess
crinkle
with
is
that.
very
Here
good
comes
for
what I'm telling
chili
you, the
cheese
crinkle
fries.
fries are good.
Ranch
Are they?
fries.
Give them a chance.
I'm a big crinkle
Arby's?
cut guy.
Arby's crinkle fry, yeah.
I prefer crinkle, unless it's the
I like
perfect
the-
shoestring.
Yeah, I like the thick shoestrings.
Give me
whatever
them
those are.
Quincy steak
Okay.
fries.
See, I can't.
Oh my gosh!
Steak
I like
fries,
a
you
good
got to have
JoJo
something to
potato
dip 'em in.
myself.
It's an unseasoned
yeah.
potato
Ranch or
wedge.
steak sauce.
Give me that Heinz 57 in the glass bottle.
Yeah, a steak fry on its own,
No, thank you.
weak.
Hard pass.
They don't hold salt or something. They just
No, you got to slop them up in the sauce.
They're for
Yeah.
dipping in ketchup all day long. Or
then
barbecue.
you eat one that's
or-
full of air. What's up with that?
You got some weird ones.
Always.
Or
There's
potato,
always a
steak
few.
fries and ketchup, potato wedges and barbecue sauce all day
Looked
long.
full from the outside.
Potato wedges and barbecue
I'm
sauce?
starving.
Never
I've
did
only
that.
had
Yeah,
like
I'm-
2
I'm
little
getting
Caesars
hungry.
puffs
Yeah, I was
today.
gonna say we were
Yeah.
talking about food before this
Gosh,
started.
we got to
Yeah.
get these catered by Shane Slider Company.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Hey, let me tell you, the sliders did. I could understand how he sits there and just noms on those things.
Oh,
all
they're
night.
good. Yeah, sliders are
Delicious.
fantastic.
I tried to tell y'all. Tried to tell you. Glad you got to experience it though.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you see it firsthand.
I was like, I'm not surprised, but this is pretty.
Did
on
you
par for sure.
also try the ham and turkey on Swiss?
Yeah, I tried all 3 tops.
Okay.
Them all.
All
I
on
wanted to
one
make
plate.
sure you were expanding your palate.
That's the thing. You invite me to your wedding, I'm gonna eat all your food.
He had
I'm gonna
that-
try it all.
He
Don't
had
you
that
worry.
little Tour de Alabama.
See, and here's the thing: is like I've been craving like chicken fingers for the longest, and there's only one place where I would really like their chicken fingers, Jim and Nick's. So when I saw that you were I was under the impression you were having chicken finger, and I was like, is this gonna get my fix? So when you had sliders, I was like,
Bro, you can
Okay.
get chicken fingers anytime, dog.
yeah.
Nah, I'm so
Just go get
glad
it.
you are team Jim and Nick's
4
chicken
minutes.
fingers. They slept on.
They are so good.
Yeah,
Their-
Jim and Nick's chicken
they're
fingers.
so
freaking
good.
Their wings are fire.
They
Yeah.
are.
So good.
The only thing that beats them is locally is Moe's Smokehouse
Yeah.
wings,
Jim
but you
Nick's
can't get them in
close.
Walker County.
Yeah, I
So
might be sliding through Jim and Nick's on the way home.
Let's see. You think we
What,
put in
uh,
double
what's-
order?
Yeah,
Do you have a Hootin' Holler now that he stole yours?
And I can just expand on what he
I
was
was
talking
like,
He
about.
took your own wedding.
we don't
Yeah.
want to hear anything about you getting married at all.
sorry,
He covered
sorry
that
that your
already.
marriage had to set
Y'all
up my
tune in
Hooten.
next week.
Don't you get
Been a pleasure
sappy
having
in
you here
here?
back in the basement.
He's a victim of order.
Yeah. Golly.
Hey.
So,
Your Hooten set up my Hooten, so thank you.
yeah, no problem, buddy.
Shane's like, I'm going to hoot because I'm just happy to be here, I guess.
That was it. Look, I had a whole plan. I had a whole plan set out. I was going to be like, well, my hoot is going to be about your boy finally tying the knot and finding the perfect woman.
This was
I'm
gonna be
all
about my
happy.
dog.
I'm so excited.
But it
I
bit
don't even
somebody
have
at
anything
Dollar
to holler
General.
about. And then here comes Drake.
Well, you were pretty late tonight.
I was.
You were 30 minutes late on a night we scheduled other things.
early. Yeah. You know,
Hey, be here early. Shay said, how about late?
Yeah. How about later than I've ever been in my life?
best I can do is preposterously late. Be on your best behavior.
listen.
I actually promised someone else I'd be on my
Oh my
worst
God.
behavior.
Hey, you did pretty good. You got here. That was cool.
Y'all weren't here for the. I was trying to kill time. I was doing the dumbest things to take pictures. We scheduled some headshots for this beforehand, and I was just doing the dumbest things, just to pass the time.
I bet it was awkward, wasn't it? You just, hey, you want to take some more pictures of me?
I eat mayonnaise on the internet for a living, so there's
camera
nothing
still
you
on?
can
Hit that
do.
button.
Yeah, nah.
I've passed that bar. I passed a long time
You
ago.
live in that zone.
Yeah, I thought about that last night. I was thinking about how weird it is when I go places and be like, "What you up to, man?" Like all the small town old people talk that I'm working my way into as I get older. And all my friends are like, they got real jobs, like you've bragged about today, working at a real job.
I don't know if
Sorry,
I'd
I
call
got
it
a
bragging.
real job.
Well, it seemed like you were. You were like, "Hey, losers, I got a real job."
Yeah.
And while I'm doing dumb things,
Sorry, I
and
can't
so that's
play
what
like
I
you
feel
guys.
like now. It's like, what are you up to, Mitchell? Like, well, I'm other day I ate mayonnaise on the internet, so
Yeah,
y'all go check it out. That's
That's a weird flex.
I mean, it works. It works. I can holler about one thing, though. So we decided that we were going to do the wedding there at the house, make it a small ceremony, like real intimate, just family there. What we did not plan for
Drake's not
was the
family.
fact that in
Shane doesn't
doing
have friends
so,
in his family.
in doing so, we had to get the house prepared for
Yeah,
such an
yeah,
event,
not
which
good.
meant we had moved in not even a full 3 weeks prior. We had to repaint.
Oh,
we had
my
to
God.
set up rooms, set up an entire
That's the
wedding
worst.
venue outside.
Why'd y'all do that?
Well, we thought it was it did. It turned out perfect.
I don't want to end this thing already, but we thought that.
Yeah, we did.
Collectively, both of you.
We
thought
were
that.
like, you know what would be awesome?
Shane, you said that.
Throw it back old school. You remember like my mom and Papa, where'd they get married at?
I have no
At
idea.
the house. At the
Yeah, I have no
house.
clue.
My parents got married.
Flip
My
open
parents
the
got
wedding
married
book.
at my mom's parents' house in the
See?
front yard. Yeah,
See?
I got
a real
married in the same
traditional
church
thing.
my parents.
it is.
got.
It is.
So that's what we went for, and I mean, my God, we nailed it.
Hey,
But
we
there has
had-
been someone at our house for 2 weeks straight, and that's the holler.
that's
tough.
Not that they weren't welcome. We definitely needed it.
You better hope they don't listen to the
but
show.
oh boy,
I ain't ever getting no more help.
What's bad is now he lives close enough. I literally text him and was like, "Hey, are you at home? Yeah. Is Heather home too? Yeah." Just popped right over and gave them their housewarming gift.
yeah.
Didn't even say, "Hey,
Pretty
I'm coming
nice.
over." Just you're
You
home.
go
Okay.
home right now. Is there a relative in the house right now?
I don't think there's anyone in the house right now. I think Heather is. She's at the old house, still gathering stuff up. We still haven't really fully moved into
okay.
this house. Yeah.
We had my reception at my parents' house. They got a big old yard, and we had it there. Had like a cookout kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they did the same thing prepping. They went and got the septic tank emptied and everything.
Well, I mean, that's why we were like, hey, look, because the original list we had about 75, 80 names on it.
Yeah,
And
my
we were
dad's
like,
like, I swear to God, we don't need the septic tank emptied before this. And my mom's like, yeah, we do. Got it. And then we're sweating like she's like, I don't think the grass is going to grow back on where they dug it up and everything. Everything was fine. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
What was this for?
My wedding is my
You got-
wedding reception.
Oh, okay.
No, I got married at a church right by their house, where like the family church, growing up, and then we had the reception at their house. We just had a big cookout, like my dad smoked a couple butts and all that. It was awesome. Sammy's band played at it. It was a party. Like,
that
sick
sounds
invite
awesome.
to that
Yeah,
too.
right?
oh no, I don't.
I didn't even know him back
No.
then.
No,
That was 70 years ago.
that was 1973.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What month?
April 10th.
Yeah, I was out of
I
town.
wasn't even
That whole month was
wasn't even
73.
born yet.
What was that? Oh, Nom. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I came back from Nam, and man, we got married right then.
Oh man, have y'all seen like the little, they been posting the like your draft order according to your birthday. So like if you would have been old enough to be drafted for Vietnam, you just look on there for like what your birthday is, and it gives you like your draft number. Mm-hmm. Have y'all seen that?
No.
Oh, you got to check it out.
I know what a draft number is.
Number 66, baby. I was going first round. Yeah, you got to look.
Good
it up.
luck out there.
My dad, I think the number,
I think
like,
the first wave
something
done
weird like the number below
The
his
first
got
wave?
drawn or something.
Yeah, the first wave always does great.
Yeah, let's send some of them over there and see how we should do this.
right. They always just test the water, come back just fine.
You didn't take like IQ tests for that information, did you?
Oh gosh.
Could you imagine if that's how the draft order comes out? Like
IQ
you got to take a
test?
personality test.
We took something in high school. I think they still a lot of local high schools still do it. The Army comes in and makes you take a test.
The ASVAB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what mine said, but it was like, you do whatever you want to do. Don't come over here.
I remember intentionally bombing it, but I don't know what I did. It's really, really bad, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get any recruitment after that. There was no follow up from the military on that one.
Nah.
Despite
Must have
being
scored
like
too high.
the son of a Marine, it was just
Yeah.
like well, whatever.
Yeah. You've paid your dues.
Yeah. Your daddy did his time. You're good.
You're good.
I remember when I was in high school, the Army recruiter caught me at Hardee's. I'd stopped to get. It was when the cheese wrapper thing was big. Whatever Hardee's was advertising, remember the cheese paper. You gonna eat your cheese paper? Whatever that advertisement from Hardee's. It was some kind of sandwich.
I'm
that was
sure
extra
we'll
cheesy.
follow up on this.
I'm about to say we can't get into this.
Arby's hooked me because they're like, want to eat paper? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, if it's
Yeah.
covered in cheese.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
fruit stripe gum.
But I'm sitting there getting my food, and he like comes in, starts talking to me. No boy. Goes back out to his car, gets a laptop, comes back in, and was like, "You want to take his test right now?" I was like, "No, I really just want to go home." Well, no, just take his test. It won't take you 20 minutes. So I was like, "All right, cool." Dude followed me back to the house to talk to mom.
Oh man,
I
they
was
used to be
like,
relentless,
Wow.
dude.
This is preposterous.
That's how you ended up.
Nope. That took me 4 more years after that.
Planted the seed.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a pretty wild
That just let me know
recruiter story.
fallback plan.
Yeah.
I was talking to one when I was like 20 or 21. I was wanting to go like go in Army Reserve. My granddad, all my uncles, everything, all military, and it's like, yeah, it'd be a good idea. Go in and get the benefits and get out, you know. So that was my plan, and then so first thing this recruiter did, he called and told me that my friend had just been down there and signed up and he's ready to go.
Yeah.
I called my friend. He's like, I have not talked to that guy at all. Like, okay, that's not good. But the second thing that happened was 9/11, and the recruiter called me. Yeah, so I'm actively talking to an Army recruiter when 9/11 happened, like having phone conversations a lot, you know. And 9/11 happened. He called me the next day. He's like, "Hey man, you ready to come down here and get joined up?" I was like, "Nah, bro, we're going to war, and that ain't really what I'm trying to do." You know what I'm saying? He's like,
Tough sell right now.
he's like, "Oh, we're not going to war, bro. Don't worry about that. Come on." I was like, "Okay." 30 years later,
You explain the shock and awe thing that Bush was talking about? I'm
man.
sorry. Just for I was not laughing at 9/11. I was laughing at Shane's reaction to what made me think that this must have been a popular recruitment tactic. Is like you want to get them. Do you remember 9/11? Is that what happened? Is that a thing?
oh no. So no, I was done after that. I knew that was not for me.
Was there yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
looking
wanted
good.
to just go get some discipline and college or whatever it was offering at the time. you
I
know?
feel like the most that they ever made.
I didn't want to go
was,
fight in Afghanistan.
Yeah, it was after I got my degree, and it was like, we'll pay you some of the student loans. We'll give you some more money to get that master's. Like
Yeah.
it was all about,
Yeah.
we'll just give you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you can
Oh,
start
they
out at
do.
a higher rank because you got a degree already.
And that's not
Yeah.
a bad move, right? That's
No,
not-
it's a.
that's,
I've got-
if you're going to do it, that's the way
I
to
mean,
do
there
it.
was several dudes that I was in the Air Force with that would literally come in on a 4-year contract, like just gut
Yes.
out their first year, and then like anytime you saw them in the shop, they're taking like 3 different online courses,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah, that's the
just
way to do it.
knocking out.
I've got 2
classes.
people that I graduated high school with that got very good medical degrees.
Yeah.
And they went back and then they went into the service. And Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean, you can like, depending on what your career field is, like for me, they were lobbying like getting your pilot's license and all this other like A&P mechanical license, and it's all paid for through the Air Force. So
that's wild.
it's
I gotta
hundreds
do
and
that 8
hundreds
weeks
of
basic,
thousands
though.
of dollars worth of schooling.
Thanks, Bin Laden.
Ruined your chances, bud.
I never even
I ain't
tried.
about that life.
I never even thought about it. I was like, no, not for me. My granddad was a Marine, so I was good.
Yeah, it's the thing when you got a parent that's been in it like hardcore, especially I guess Marines. They tell you how bad it is. It's doing nothing to make you want to go.
I
in.
always hesitate telling that story because everybody has a almost joined, but this happened story. A lot, you hear that a lot. But mine is saying how much I ain't about.
Right. Well,
I ain't about that.
What kills me is the ones that do that are wearing like the tactical vest with the patches on
Yeah,
it, and then
yeah,
carry an AR-15 or whatever, and they're like, I almost
I would have done it.
would have done it, but I blew my leg
There's
out.
a whole thing. There's a whole
'cause I was
police
third
officer
string
thing
football.
like that. A lot of people pretend to be cops, not full fledged, but they like, yeah, I'm going to be a cop or whatever. I'm going to be a police officer, and they just never do.
No,
you
they're
mean
just running around.
You mean Walker County constables?
No, that's an elected person. Shockingly,
For what?
Have
I
you seen
don't
the
know.
Jeep Renegade that they're pushing around?
bro.
With the
have-
lights on it?
Yeah.
oh no.
I'm living for the day that thing lights me up.
Please,
I'm going OJ
please.
style, boys.
Yeah.
Y'all see me on 22 with
Yeah.
that bad boy in a line of cars.
You better call the real guys because it ain't happening today, son.
My dream scenario is to actually see somebody take the siren and throw it up over the top
Oh
of the
man,
car.
like drag
Just in person.
naked gun.
Just take off. I would love to see that in person.
God, they probably don't do that no more.
Oh
Huh?
man,
Big old Caprice.
What a time. Hey, we missed
those
out
are
on
the
that.
worst people though. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
Who's that?
We've
People
already
that
covered
drive
that one.
cop cars but aren't actually cops.
Oh,
Anyone driving a white Crown Vic that's
Yep.
not a police officer.
surely
Right.
those
Worse.
cost like $200.
Crown Vics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to buy.
Now,
You get
yeah.
them at police auctions all the time.
There's
That's
going to
what
be
I'm
more
saying.
money
You got to
sinking
get
into
them
make it
dirt
run.
cheap.
Yeah.
You got to get them really cheap or something.
I'd want the windows to stay back there.
Wow.
The
Partition.
divider.
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to kidnap people? Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
You got a holler for us?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, it was
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
at your
Yeah.
house that you were. Yeah.
Well, the holler was just.
I wanted you to name
It was a
them.
little foggy. Yeah, who is it, Shane?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was wanting to get you to name them.
You're hollering about people being at your house. I'll remember that come Friday.
Yeah, please do. I'm hollering if you're not there.
Yeah, you can't even get away from them here.
It's just upstairs. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all act like y'all can't leave this basement.
I don't know where. You keep saying stairs. I don't know where they're at. I cannot
that
find
ladder?
them. The only thing I've ever seen on this roof are cats.
I thought we were upstairs already.
But side note, if you leave
Where am
trash in your vehicle, like the truck bed, these cats will jump off the roof and then tear up your trash.
Oh, I forgot.
Solid.
Yeah, you got
There
the
are
bandit
cats on the roof.
We got cats on a hot tin roof,
It's like the
That's
Aristocats.
gotta be
literally here.
That's got
Yeah, I love it. We should have cats on the roof here.
that
it's fitting.
fits.
If you need a cat to replace the cat that has run away from you, we have several
I'm not,
feral
ready,
ones
I'm
on
not
our
ready
roof.
for that yet. I'm still.
He's coping.
There's a cat right there on the wall that's
I'm living for the day one comes through the roof.
He's orange. He
That
loves
happened
lasagna.
at my barbershop.
No,
Yep, it did.
There goes our first bleep.
I said
That's
shib.
second
his
one.
second.
That's third.
Oh,
Shib?
Probably
what are
four.
you, a third grader?
Joey's over there.
Control it.
He's like, I can't. Yeah, they used to get in the drop ceiling from the florist next door. She had cats over there, and they crawl over. I came in to open one morning, and there was a giant hole in the ceiling with debris everywhere. At best I could figure out, the cat partially fell through it and caught itself and crawled back up in there because it was a hole that big. It was a big old
Did you ever
cat.
watch The Office? And Angela's like, "Save Bandit," and she throws the cat. But it landed in your shop. And boom.
Yeah. Have y'all seen the
That
clip?
cat landed in the barbershop. I was like, what is this?
Y'all seen the video of the firework that shoots off into that street?
Yeah.
And then the people have the other view of it where they're hitting them. Y'all haven't seen this?
I haven't seen the view of it, them getting hit.
Everybody is
same.
thinking it's it because it makes the same sound. Everything they're lighting a firework, and all of a sudden, boom, blows up right on them.
I saw the videos from the concert where the pyrotechnics went haywire and just started shooting into the crowd.
Oh, that'd be happening a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was in a stadium or something, right?
Yeah. It was at a concert or something.
Good God.
Well, yeah,
What
just
are you
nothing
doing,
on me.
man?
I don't know what
appreciate
bug we got.
Alabama
we got a
bugs.
bug infestation.
Oh,
in
we
the
got
studio.
bugs, cats, what else? Rats. We
Well,
got
thanks for
dogs.
watching this episode of Hootin' and Hollerin'. It's been a fun one. It's been real. Appreciate it. If you enjoy this one and you've not watched any more before, we've got so many of them sitting there on the YouTube channel or on Apple Podcast or Spotify or wherever else you've been getting this. I don't know where it goes. The internet's a crazy place.
The cloud.
More than likely,
It's all
it's up there in the sky with Jesus. Thank y'all for watching. Take care. God bless. Tell your mom. And then we said, enjoy the sliders.
Roll Tide.
You're going to get.